Your stars, Williams or Morrow, and getting a quick look, a quick shot up at the rim.
Williams inbounds it. Williams, that pass deflected by Sadler. And Ole Miss, they are just applying the pressure in all phases right now.
They don't stop. There's never a possession off on the defensive end for Ole Miss.
Williams gets a screen from Morrow. Williams puts it up. That three goes down and out. Rebound to Iwala. And is LSU going to foul? Is 28 seconds here. Morrow, touch foul on Sadler. Sadler's going to the line. Fifth foul on Morrow, so she will sit down for the remainder of this 25.9. A memorable day, 28-12. But she will wait anxiously and watch from the bench after fouling out. Meanwhile, here is a significant moment here. If you're Sadler, you hit both of these, you're feeling really comfortable. And couldn't quite call it a lock just yet. But she misses the first. And so even with the make here, it remains a 2-score lead for the Rebels.
Yeah, big time free throw here for Ole Miss, but LSU still needs to push the ball fast up the floor and get something, a layup open for Williams or Gilbert.
6-point advantage. Timeout LSU. 1 left for the Tigers. Again, 2 left for Ole Miss. And so, that missed free throw leaves the door open a little bit. That helps. So 25.9 to go. A lot of ways you can dice this up. If you're LSU, are you just trying to get the best look immediately?
Well, the good thing about LSU is they have a lot of weapons, and Gilbert has hit game winners before. She even hit one in November against Washington. Gilbert and Williams are your best one-on-one players. They can create for themselves. They can step back and hit that three. But if that's not available, you have to attack the rim.
Yeah, and that's the plan right now for you. Just go get the 2 very quickly.
Yeah, get the 2 unless the defense is on their heels. Yep. And Williams and Gilbert can step back and knock down that 3. Williams is the better 3-point shooter, and then you have Smith on the inside who's going to crash the offensive glass.
Yeah, if you're looking at it from the LSU vantage point now, the big key here is you're just trying to extend the game, if you will. I like to use that phrase. Gilbert inbounds. Gilbert gets it right back. They cut her off. Gilbert hoists the 3, way off, out of bounds, and Ole Miss will take over with 18.8 to go. KK Deans checks in for Iwala.
What a defensive possession there by Ole Miss. What I liked what they did there, Kevin, was they put a double team quickly on the ball and then rotated over to get Gilbert as the passer that came in. You're going to see it here. A lot of times teams play just one-on-one defense, but look at the trap and then the rotation and then the stand-up. They don't foul. They just get a little contest. And that is a big defensive stop for Ole Miss. Just you could see that their entire team was playing as a team in that final possession.
That third quarter on Thursday night in Oxford against South Carolina, things started going a little out of sorts, and Yolette McPhee-McEwen was very vocal post-game saying, I didn't like my team's effort and fight in the second half of that 16-point loss to the defending national champs. She said she's going to address some things with a big opportunity left against LSU. And this Ole Miss team played its best basketball from the second half and on. There's a foul with 18.2, and with a free throw here, Ole Miss would go up 3 scores with 18.2 to go, and you're feeling really comfortable at that point if you're the Rebels.
You talked about that Coach Yo had a few things to address during those 2 days after South Carolina, and it looks like they were addressed and were heard because Ole Miss did exactly what they needed to do, which was play the full 40 minutes. Not great for 3 quarters or play close or give up when they were down 15. They continued to fight, they leaned on their defense, and then they started hitting big shots. And I'm just impressed with this team. This is a dangerous team going into March Madness.
Best mini era for the program since Van Chancellor was running the show. You can see the emotions coming out.
A little emotion.
They're feeling it right now at the end here of the regular season. We just can't underscore this enough. this win, again, this would be a significant road win against a top 10 team. A win like today, maybe a win next week against a quality opponent in the SEC tournament, that might be the difference whether or not, look at the projected seed, Ole Miss is maybe hosting first and second round games instead of going somewhere as a 5 seed.
And Ole Miss has a great fan base there that would give them a lot of benefit, a huge win here.
Oh, yeah.
And you can see that one of the things Coach Yo does is she goes, we actually go more into our bench in these times, and she did today, and it's paid off.
16 seconds. LSU's got to put something up here. A giveaway. And is it not apropos that the turnover and the steal is what ices this thing? Ole Miss forces 23 LSU turnovers, scores 54 points after halftime. A come-from-behind victory for the Rebels. A signature one. Their best of the season, perhaps, against LSU to close out the regular season.
Well, this game gives us any window of what next week is going to look like. It's going to be a lot of fun. You got to check out all the action, SEC Network and ESPN. Wow, we've got some great teams, and it's going to be a lot of fun in March Madness.
What an exciting final day of the regular season. We will talk to you from Greenville. That's where the tournament starts in a couple of days. Ole Miss a winner, their best win of the season on the final day.